Welcome to Ravenovah. I'm trying to start my own production as far as sneakers. I put these sneakers together. It's a new official sneaker as far as my name, Ravenovah, at aliveshoe.com/two spirits. The website is down at the bottom below. You can purchase a pair of these sneakers. All I need is 7 people to buy these sneakers. 7 people to buy these sneakers in order to get to production. I can make it into a bigger brand, but I need your help. All I need is 7 people. Of course, the cost is $179, which is not a big deal. We got a credit card. Anyway, like I said before, support your girl. With you, we could do a lot of things. I will keep you in the loop. And remember, support your girls. Love you guys. And on to the video. Welcome to
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people? Subscribe to my channel.
What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Tuesday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in. Knocking down doors to make your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now I want to talk to you about something that's been a crazy. I've told you about this before. I'm sharing with you what's going on this summer. Like I said before, I don't feel comfortable about this summer. And as you notice by the death that I have reported so far, 3 people basically been murdered that I've talked about in reference to trans or two-spirit women murdered. This is the thing. So, you know, I have trust issues and stuff like that, and I get it when it comes to me and stuff, and, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, and, you know, this is one thing I hate about this here sometimes. It's so long, you know? So, this is the thing. I always find it funny when you decide you don't want a man, every man wants to be with you. And I know y'all can relate to that. Like, once you just had enough, the beat down's been too many, everybody want to dog you out, yet still there's another man saying give you a chance. And I get it. Shoot your shot, you feel like you can, because you don't know what I've been through. Obviously, you're shooting your shot because you feel as though it's a possibility that something to make it happen. Usually, because they find out what it is only pertains to sex. And for some reason, everything about us just seems to be sex. Better yet, let me just say me. I'm not going to say everybody because everybody's situation is different. However, so I decided I want to go to the store and stuff. You know, I'm a greedy bitch, so you know me. I'm going to give me something to eat, stuff like that. But I had to go to the store to get some, you know, but the whole trans visibility stuff, that's not me, because I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be visible. I want to get from point A to point B, move forward in my life. I'm not trying to do all this extra shit for the LGBTQ, because my thing is, this is when the struggles come hard and I go to y'all for a job, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all like, bitch, you on your own. Do what you gotta do. It is what it is. So, go to the store and stuff like that, and I had to go get me stuff, because I, you know, it's no unknown fact to me. I like showers, but I like to take baths. I like to take hot baths. You can ask for Super, because I will call up in a bitch in a minute. There is no hot water, because he knows I like to take baths. Now with me, this is my girl. I like to take every soap bath, because I like to take, you know, I get like 6, I take a lot of baths. Look, I like to be clean. It is what it is. So, going in the store, stuff like that, you know, to get my Ivory soap, you know, you got to ask for behind the counter. But before I get there, you know, I have to get my potato chips, stuff like that, you know, get my munchies and stuff like that. You know, if you're a big girl like me, we like to eat and we get along. We like to, you know, go through Pinterest. Well, I go in there a lot. Pinterest, you go always Google Ravenovah on Pinterest. You can Google Ravenovah on Pinterest, and basically you can go right to my page and stuff. You can see all the things that I pin. I pin a lot of stuff, and you can see the things that's here and stuff like that. Check it out. There, you know my pins. I pin on different hairstyles and stuff. You know, I'm a hair freak and stuff like that. So, I go in the store with my hat and stuff. I wear no makeup. I do not dress like this. I wear big, big clothes. Anybody who's shapely knows you don't want attention, but I'm going to say on me, because some girls like attention. That's what girls want to do. They want to, you know, export anything, and that's fine for them. For me, that's not what I want. I want to stay low key as possible. So I bought a big shirt, everything oversized big, which makes everything looks bigger, you know what I mean? So, looking nasty, a dirty shirt, well not dirty, but you know what I mean, not like it's sparkling white, you know what I mean? The kind that make you go, But for some reason when it comes to men, I guess that's why they figure out which ones is trans and which one is cis. Because if you're trans, you should dress up, that means you can't be a woman. But if you look nasty, you're a woman. I find that the part to be amazing, you know, but it is what it is. So then I go down to the beauty supply store and stuff, and I saw another girl like me that was in there buying, you know, stuff like that. And she was with another guy, I'm assuming he was gay. That's just my personal opinion, because I saw that he was, you know, it is what it is. It's not family, no family, it is what it is. So I saw her and stuff. I wanted to say hi to her, but I was like, no, don't say nothing to her. Because in the same breath, I probably could say hi to her, but a lot of times we meet girls stuff, you know, be like, oh, really, you are? The next thing you know, they out you to other people in the neighborhood and stuff that you didn't want nobody to even know. But she's like, that's one. She can't introduce me. She's like us. You know, so it's kind of like out you too. So at the end of the day, I say low-key, listen, I see you and I don't see you. So I go into the store to get me some soap and stuff, and I go in there, and I saw this guy look well past me now. You know, I have trust issues. I don't trust people, especially men of color. And the reason why I don't trust the men of color, because at the end of the day, y'all are killing us. And y'all kill us with a smile.
Carlton champion thinks he's going back on the block. Basically, he was a football player. He lied and said he didn't know she was trans, so they found the text messages. He was with Ty Underwood. She was 24. He's Carlton Ray champion, junior, 21. He lied and said he didn't know she was trans. That's why he killed her. That was his thing. So they went into his text messages on his cell phone and found out that he did know she was trans. And he is now doing life in prison, but being a liar.
You kill us with hello beautiful, but let's stay focused now. We're gonna go outside right now. So I see them walking and stuff, you know, looking at me and stuff, and I'm still got my hat on. Any girl like me who wears hats, we put it over down to here, and we look, you know, we go through, you know, do what we gotta do and get out. We want to get from point A to point B, you know, to get out. So they said, this guy walked past me. He glances over, he looks. Now you know me, I have trust issues. So before you looking at me, I'm already looking at him. So I'm looking, you know, act like you act like you don't see somebody, but you see them. And I watch him walk. He comes up. I can feel him. He comes up and stuff, and I got my bag and stuff, because Raven. Anyway, so he walks up. He looks at me, and I'm looking at him. You know, you act like you ain't. You know, you act like you don't see him, but see with me. Listen, I'm blunt. I was like, so he looks at me. So then next thing I knew, another guy comes up, and he comes past me. So, mind you, my hair was up. It wasn't down, so it was like in a bun, you know what I mean? I twisted all the way up into a bun. But anyway, so the thing is that, you know, low-key, everything else. I don't want to share too much, because then y'all figure what the fuck I am. One of y'all may be the killer. But anyway, so the thing is that I go in the store and stuff like that, and evidently they were talking and stuff, and they all started shriveling. That's like 3 of them. They start, you know, shouting around the place, like looking for where I was at and stuff. So I'm at the cash register. I'm like, the one I told you took my resume and looked at it, opened it up. She stands there, I'm like, oh God, here we go with this one. So, you know, I go in my pocketbook and stuff, I get the stuff. I said, Susan, what was that? I said, could you give me some Ivory soap? She says, what is that? I said, it's right over there. You know, she doesn't speak, she's African or Jamaican, I don't know, but it is what it is. So I was like, right over there. She says, where? I said, over here. She says, where? So she finally figured it out. She said, you want this one? Yeah, thank you. So then she hands it over to me. The guy walks up and says, I like your hair. And remind you, he's standing right behind, he's right here. Now, I'm making a purchase. Now, anyone knows you go to the dollar store like that, they make you stand behind in a line, you know, they start a line back there. He's standing right here. And I'm in my pocketbook, and I'm looking, I'm like, he's like, I like your hair. I said, thank you. So he's standing up there. I was like, okay. So he walks off. He said, I like her hair. So he's telling other people in the back, I like her hair. Now, why are you hollering this out? I don't know. I'm not turning around. Because my whole goal is to get out the door. I'll listen. Whatever you're trying to do, start your little conference meeting, whatever the case may be, I don't know, but I'm not trying to find out. But I hear it because mother has some big-ass horse ears. But it is what it is, or elephant ears. So the thing is that I'm like, okay, so I'm getting my stuff. The lady looks at him. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. And she gives me the, I'm like, get my stuff. Let me get out. It is getting hot out here. And like I said before, I'm getting a lot more attention maybe because the hair is long. I don't know, but it was not long like that. It was in a bun. I twisted all the way up into a bun. And the thing that gets me is that even though we get to the gray area, we feel as though we can finally meet somebody, you know, to come into our life, I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe with men coming up to me. I don't feel safe with men in the store. I don't feel safe, period. Because I do not trust them. And I know you'll say, well, baby, you don't trust. No, I do not trust people. Because at the end of the day, the cute ones kill just like the ugly ones. The short ones kill just like the tall ones. I don't trust them. And until things change and I feel like I could be, you know, feel comfortable with this, I can't do it. Even the ones that know what I am and I've seen them and stuff, they treat me like pure shit. They act like it is a privilege to be with them. I'm looking at this ugly motherfucker telling me I should be happy that I'm with him and then degrade me. And it makes me go back to the fact of you have to remain a lady and just start beating him like a man. We have to remain a lady and don't start beating him like a man. Because you know if you beat him, baby, it's over. Because he's going to get mad because he's going to try his fucking best to win. And when he finds out you beat him the fuck up, he's going to get mad. He's going to go home and get a gun and shoot your black ass. Because that's how they do. You know, when punks can't win a fight with a big bitch, first thing they do is run home to mama, get your little gun, and, oh, I'm going to shoot you, bitch, and come back to the door away from the outside. Anyway, that's what it is. It's getting hot. Please be safe. I'm not trying to make y'all not trust people, but you know how I am. I have trust issues and I will not hide it. I will not sit back and act like butt my tongue. I'm going to keep saying it till y'all keep hearing me. And I'll make y'all just as paranoid as me. Y'all ain't going to trust no goddamn body till they earn it. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you as far as the men are getting hot this summer. It's really hot this summer and I want you to remain safe and I definitely want you to be very visible about everybody who walks up to you, walks around you. Make sure everything you do, you're keeping your eyes open because it's getting hot and we already got 3 murders already and it's just June. Well, not June yet, it's May. So please be woke, please beware, and it definitely goes for me. And I want to keep you updated referencing my life as far as these, you know, me getting all this unnecessary attention all of a sudden. I think it's a lot. I think it has a lot to do because the fact that I always kept my hair in a bun and I never really wore my hair loose. But now I wear my hair loose because I'm becoming more comfortable within who I am. And when I say that means not become just comfortable who I am, it's the fact that I'm trying to let down the guard as far as fighting. Let's call a thing a thing. Listen, I'm not perfect, but I know when it comes to me, I have anger issues. And when I see you come up to me, which I already know, I think come to harm me. I'm not the kind of person that want to get ready. I want to stay ready. And I know I shit moves like that and stuff like that, but it has a lot to do with me doing videos, the reference to girls being murdered. And the murders I just did does not help my situation mentally at all. That's why I'm on these stress pills and stuff like that. And, you know, men coming at me, disrespecting me, it doesn't help me at all. And especially the ones I already met and stuff. Like, it's just like I don't give a fuck. It's funny how you transition to become who you are, and yet still you move into an area where there's nothing but pain, suffering, murders. It's like unfucking believable. It comes to the point where you feel like, you know what, I can be alone. I'd rather just be alone and just not be bothered. And a lot of guys get disrespectful to me, and they talk to me like I'm they talk to me like I'm the fucking scum of the fucking earth. Even the men I basically looked after, helped after, fixed some food. I'm being stalked on my own my YouTube page. They're angry with me because they didn't get a chance to rob me. Like, and I understand when it gets to the point where people become very distant from people. They want to speak to people, they put their shades on, their earphones, they don't want to be bothered. And they're willing to go through their life just being alone because after a certain amount of abuse, it becomes very overwhelming. And the thing about it, even hurt more, is the ones who are saying, well, you're too ruined. Okay, so what's your point? So if you're already telling me this and I already know this, then why the fuck is you hitting me up? And the thing about it, like I said before, and by no means I mean every man, because some men are good and stuff like that. The unfortunate part of that story is that I may not could meet that man and stuff like that because you talk to me like I'm shit. Like I just have to be fucking honored to be fucking speaking to you ugly motherfuckers. It drives me crazy. And I have to keep saying, act like a bitch because you know he's going to come out. Act like a bitch because you know he's going to come out. Act like a bitch, you know they ain't going to be ready. They ain't ready for him. They ain't ready for him. They ain't ready for him. So I have to take an L. So I have to walk through life and just bite my tongue and let you call me on my name, disrespect me, treat me like shit, acting like before I became this wild, I would have beat the shit out of you, but at the end of the day, I have to be cut now and just deal with it. And I don't know how long I'm going to be able to bite that apple before I act like a goddamn fool. Then all of a sudden I can't be friends with you on Facebook because my friends may find out that I'm friends with you and I want to, you know, lose my friends. Then why the fuck is you hit me up? If you feel like it's so much of a problem for you to even have a conversation and put you on a friend list, then why the fuck is you here? If you're not man enough to stand in your truth, then why the fuck is you here? Well, I don't understand why you feel that way. No, I don't understand why you over here. Stay straight, finish fucking straight women over, because that's what the fuck you do. Let the man know that that's fucking you in your butt behind the scene, that all your girls and the trans women don't know about, that's fucking you in your butt too, because you're not gay. But yes, you got a secret boyfriend just in case you can't meet a trans woman that's gonna fuck you in your ass. Like, I just cannot deal with this DL life. And by no means I mean all men or anybody else. I'm just telling my story from what I found out myself. I ain't read it in a book, I actually lived it. It just becomes so overwhelming and stuff, and here it is, the ones gonna be laying next to me in the bed, thinking of my demise, about how he's gonna take me the fuck out and kill me, and then everybody will say, well, damn. I don't know, it's just death affects everybody differently, but it affects me the most, because I have a problem with you smiling in my fucking face, eat my food, be cooking for you, cleaning up after you, paying your bills, and yet still you trying to murder my black ass. And for what? Some fucking excuse like Michelle Simone being murdered. Oh, the gun went off. Oh, what the fuck you mean the gun went? The gun, we was trying to sell the gun, the gun went off, and I felt bad. Are you fucking kidding me? What you mean the gun went off? You said she was buying a gun, then all of a sudden now the gun went. If she was buying a gun, why she just grab a gun and shoot your ass? Come on. I cannot deal with this fucking shit about y'all lying motherfuckers. It gets on my nerves. You keep killing us.
Look at all my beautiful trans brothers and trans sisters murdered for no reason at all. Senseless killing. No reason. Living their life, living in their truth. Had nothing to do with anyone else. But people feel as though they have the right to kill. And this is so sad on so many levels. And the sad part about it even more, it is black men that's been killing us. It just makes no sense on so many levels. So rest in peace, my sisters and brothers. Rest in peace. I will always say your name.
You keep killing our spirit. You keep killing our growth. And the best thing for me is just leave y'all the fuck alone. And now I got to the point where I done left y'all the fuck alone. Y'all mad at me. Now I got to get attacked because I said y'all won. You won, boo. You get a white flag. I'm going to leave. Oh, no, you can't leave yet. Really? Are you sure you want all this? I don't think so. Anyway. And by no means I'm saying I can beat everybody, and by no means I can't get my ass kicked. But at the end of the damn day, I've been to hell and back, and I can teach you everything I've learned. And I learned by the teachers themselves, the men. And everything y'all done to us, the ones like me as well, we could come after y'all so diligently, we'll fuck your world up and your families and everything up. If we start taking pictures of y'all and create a website, all you download motherfuckers with pictures with y'all in the bed with us, y'all gonna motherfucking gag. You better be careful, cause you fucking with us. You fucking with a lot of you fucking with a lot of good girls, and you fucking us over. And you know what? We're gonna walk around with a can of dynamite. And we're going to hand it to you. And when you put it in your hand, it's going to blow your motherfucking world up. So better be prepared how much you keep hurting us. Because at the end of the day, we're getting tired of it. There's a mighty wind coming. It's a mighty wind coming. And your name is on it. Y'all, we're going to get tired of it after a while. All this shit going to be put to a stop. It's going to be put to a stop. Trust what I tell you. We're getting tired of it. We're getting tired of it. We're tired of saying, help us. After a while, we're going to start helping ourselves. Anyway. Like I said before, subscribe to my channel, tap this Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Let me know how you feel about this. I may be just venting, but I'm just over it. Maybe it's because of the videos I've done. I'm just having a reflect. I don't know, but it is what it is. That's all I want to say. Subscribe to my channel, tap this Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. That's why I love you. And thank you for watching, Cancerine.
All right now, come on, baby, let's go on Instagram. Woo. Like I said before, hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, like my video. I wonder how you feel about this. You know, it's so sad that we just can't live in our truth and just live and let live. And unfortunately, people feel so they have the right to take someone's life, and you're not God, so why are you taking other people's life? You would be so upset if this happened to your mother, sister, or your basically anybody in your family. And don't forget, at the bottom there's a website. I'm selling these sneakers. All I need is 7 people to buy these sneakers, and it's at the price of $179. The website is down below. Please buy these sneakers. I need 7 people. Subscribe to my channel. Tap that Instagram button. Love you. Love you.